It's not early. I should have been up for a little minute, but hi, welcome back to my channel. Que y'all, what's going on? I wanted to bring y'all along for a 2-day workshop that I have for photographers. I signed up personally. No, I'm not a photographer. However, I do feel as though it's necessary to kind of understand the process and kind of understand directly what photographers are looking at and seeing, especially if I'm gonna be a creative director, because I don't necessarily want to be a photographer. I have a lot of ideas and I'm a creative person naturally. Now, do I love taking a good picture? Yes, but I don't necessarily want my career to be of photography. I just know that's heavily integrated into what I'm trying to do. Does that make sense? Can y'all hear me? Oh, glow. The main thing today is I'm going to get ready. I just be so excited. If I haven't said already, welcome back to my channel. I am Nizzy, a creative director in the making, a business owner, entrepreneur, a makeup girly, fashion down, head to toes, boom, clap, boom, blah, 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 blah. Whatever else you want to add to that. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey girl, hey, what's going on? Wagwan. If you're old here, thanks for returning. Yeah, so that's really all I have. I'm really only acting like this because I actually have a lot of time ahead of myself. Like, I've already read my Bible, I've walked tall. I'm talking about a good walk too. Did I wash my hands? So I figured, why not bring y'all along, or not even why not. I just want y'all to see that I'm really doing this shit. It's more for documentary purposes. Let's not even worry about, like, the event is at 10. The workshop starts at 10, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I think it's only like 8:30, maybe. Yeah, it's only 8:15. So I have plenty of time. I'm not doing a full face, but I wanted to kind of bring y'all along for each little segment. So let's clean our face on. So I recently came back from the Beyonce tour, y'all, and I can honestly say, even when I went for Renaissance, that impacted me a lot. It really did feel like a good refresh as a creative woman, as a creative person. It felt really good to just be seen and heard. And I specifically say, like, seen and heard because as a Black woman and being a creative, I'm not even gonna really explain that. That's self-explanatory, and if you don't get it, this isn't the channel for you. If I'm being completely honest, I don't have time to explain things. It's 2025, almost 2026. If you don't understand kind of what that means by itself, this is not the place for you. My thing, right, with going to the Beyonce concert, and just to kind of recap and bring it to present day, it's like you really have to be very intentional. And y'all, I'm really an intentional person, or at least I try to live a very intentional life. And I feel like there's certain words, buzzwords that people kind of throw out there. So what I mean by intentional, right? Sorry. What I mean by intentional is having that be the forefront of your thought, if that makes sense. Like, and I'm just use something very basic. If I want to bake a cake, I'm going to be very intentional about getting cake ingredients. The cake, making the cake, is at the forefront of my mind. So all of my actions have to be directed towards making that cake. Does that make sense? I tell people all the time, like, when people are like, how was the concert? Everybody, girl, I had a dissertation when people was asking me that, because I was so ready to answer. Honey, I was so prepared to answer that, because last year, y'all, it's so crazy. If I was doing vlogs and stuff last year, y'all, I'd have been famous. But it wasn't my time to really be like showcasing my life and what I had going on. Because I'm gonna be honest, y'all, outside of healing, I did not have much going on. This is my own theory. If people were to just take 1 year and dedicate it to themselves, seek therapy, find interests that you like, find restaurants that you like, figure out what you like and what you don't like, oh my goodness, this world would be a better place. I promise you. The Beyonce concert was very impactful for me, especially starting off the latter part of the year. It just changed my perspective. If you're not doing things that tell the story of your people, if you are not learning from the generation before and using that to impact the generation after, you're doing life wrong. And I'm not saying that, you know, Beyonce is the end all be all or nothing like that, but again, that's just what I took from my trip. I took so much, but that's the main thing. And again, I'm trying to break it whole, y'all. I really am. I'm just so excited. Me going to this photographer workshop, right? Especially in the same breath of me not wanting to be a photographer, I want to kind of fluff my creative direction resume as much as possible. That's why I got my certification in project management. I still can't remember if I ever told y'all that. I feel like I told y'all in a couple videos ago, but if you don't know, I got my project management certification from University of North Florida. And again, have I done anything formally with it? No. But once the ball starts, you see how the ball is rolling, pretty much is what I'm getting at. Project management, learn how to take pictures, learn how to pose, learn how to be on set, do you see the gears? You see how I'm being intentional about this, y'all? Like, it might not be a plan that's like well strategized, but I feel like real strategy is intentional. And that maybe that's gonna be like the title of this video, but like, you have to do things intentionally if you want to succeed. That to me, just when people come to me, right? Because people know, people in my family, friends, people that know me know that if you want something done, ask Mizzy. If you want something done right, because I'm so attention to detail oriented, and I understand that if I'm going to build something right, it has to be at my forefront. It has to be the first thought on my brain, right? And all my actions have to be channeled to that thought, or it won't work. Basically is what I'm getting at. And the Beyonce concert for me just felt like she was very intentional on, and for her to say she did Cowboy Carter first and Renaissance came prior is crazy. Because if you see all the attention to details, you have to understand the bigger picture. That way you can work towards it. Thank you, God. Thank you. Because I was struggling to find out how to say that. You have to figure out your bigger picture and all the steps that lead toward that. All strategy is intentionality. What are you doing intentionally that's going to get you from point A to from point B to point A? Because you know where point A is, you know what the end result is, but now you got to figure out how to get there. So you're almost doing it backwards. That's what intentionality is. It's almost working backwards. It's so that the top just will come in any room I'm in and just act the hooligan. What I'm really getting at is Beyonce just furthered my agenda on being an intentional woman, an intentional black woman, an intentional woman from the South. Just the fact of like, that matters. That type of representation matters. All representation matters, if I'm being quite honest. That's just like my own personal belief. If you don't see it done by someone that looks like you, sounds like you, eats the way you eat. And I'm not saying it has to be completely 100% identical, but if you don't find any familiarity or similarities in the people that you are seeing, then it's going to be hard to connect with. That's just it is what it is, okay? Like, I don't connect with men in the NBA that have been playing basketball since they were 7. That's not my cup of tea. Do I relate to girls from the South that grew up in the church? Is that something I can relate to? You bet your bottom dollar. What are like my expectations for this photography workshop? Honestly, I don't know. I feel they had us do a questionnaire last night. She called me. I guess I didn't fill it out in time. But she called me yesterday, the lady that's in charge of it. She was just like, hey, I found this questionnaire. I think they're going to tell us just how to work a camera necessarily, which is fine. That's not like an issue. My thing with photography, right? Cameras and settings, that's easy, girl. I took photography in high school. I'll be honest, y'all, I was not the one taking the pictures most of the time. I knew how to work a camera. I knew how to take a picture because obviously that's what we learned in class. But most of the time, people wanted to use me in their pictures. Other people were the photographer. I was like the photograph. I was the photograph, honey. And like looking back, people used to always ask me, do you model? And I think that was more so like because I was just pretty. I'm saying it was, like I'm still not. Because I've always been like a very pretty young lady, which is fine. I'm not like, I guess like my point being is like, I just want to show that if you are going to build something, because I think like maybe I've left this out. I dropped out of college multiple times. I think I said that already, yeah. I have no experience in marketing, guys. Anything I'm learning, anything I'm building when it comes to my business, when it comes to my life, when it comes to social media, when it comes to having impact and influence, I'm learning as I go. So this isn't like anything premeditated or something I've always had cooked up. No, the last couple years, y'all, have been dedicated to season services. And to legitimize myself, especially as a black woman, again, going back to the whole Beyonce Cowboy Carter situation, you have to know what you're talking about. Nobody's going to want to work with you if you can't provide any type of benefit. So my job is to just legitimize myself as much as I can for the place that I'm in life. Because what stopped me, because when I first found my LLC, it was an outdoor decor picnic business, like, you know, pop-up picnics where it's all like artisanal and boho and all that. Then I was like, girl, you like to travel too much to be setting up somebody else's picnic. So I was like, okay, what can I do that allows me to be mobile? Then I started looking into like social media management, but then I was learning like, oh, sometimes people are consulting and sometimes people are working on campaigns. And I was like, all in all, I really wanted to work on campaigns, not necessarily do social media marketing. But at the time I didn't know like how to articulate that. Just legitimizing myself as a business owner, as a creative, as a woman, and it takes time. And if I'm being honest, y'all, I'm the most impatient person that I know. When it comes to me, if it's somebody else, I have the most patience in the world, because I understand it takes time, but for myself, I can't take my own advice when it comes to things like that. I'm always rushing. I'm always like, okay, well, what next? And what next? And what next? And that's definitely something God gotta work on me with. Or probably is, child. He probably is working with me on it, and I'm just still being a jerk. So I'm very excited. I don't think it's a big class, if I'm understanding correctly, because I think they said it was like only a limited amount of seats, which I can imagine doing a big old course. A big old workshop with like 20 people, especially photography, where you kind of do have to be a little bit more hands-on. For eyebrows and eye makeup, I'm using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Micro Brow Pencils, because I don't have but I'm not wearing a lot of makeup today because, one, I know they said that we're doing headshots tomorrow, and plus it's only like a 4-hour course, well 8 total, but I didn't want to do like hella makeup. And then I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me press powder, just to kind of set my and I'm literally just doing this to brighten up my face. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camel Liquid Blush. These are so, I need to do a video on TikTok for sure, because when I tell y'all see these little dots I'm putting, this shit will be across my cheek in like 2 seconds. I was scared that like you can do all that. Like, I'm gonna hype it up and it's not gonna. Yeah, I definitely put a lot less. I think I'm scared, y'all. But these are very pigmented. I just want to look very flushed. That's really it. That's all I was gonna do. Exaggerate my beauty marks. Add one. This will forever be my favorite mascara, even though it's the Tarte Man Eater. Like, cause the applicator, y'all, and I'm gonna keep saying this. I know I put this in another video, but it's just spiky. It combs through my lashes so nicely. Y'all see the difference? Yes, I do. Ooh, look like I got me some 25 MMs, honey. More like 15, but yeah. So I'm about to go get dressed, and I'll probably call y'all back when I get to the studio. Yeah, works. Cool. So I just pulled up to the establishment. They said like try not to come too early. It's 9:51. It started at 10, so I might wait. Actually, I might go in now because I do have to use the bathroom. I had a Five Guys vanilla milkshake last night, and y'all, I don't know why I did that, especially the night before this. My stomach is not happy. I'm gonna get myself together. I'll probably call y'all when I'm walking up and find the bathroom before somebody spots me. Cause I just need time to decompress. I'm gonna start sweating. I don't know if I ever vlogged about coming to the Creative 100. It was like a little panel that I signed up to attend, and it's at the same location. Jesus Christ. Y'all, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning and it's hot as all outdoors. I'm sweating. Alright, I'm gonna call y'all when I get back inside, bro. Because I do gotta go to the bathroom real bad.
It's bothering me. Baby girl. Because I have the baby girl. I don't get it so much here. Baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shake and dance in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice over y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake and dance in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice over y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me. Hey, how many hoes in this club? Is it just me and you, my love? I don't mean to call you no hoe. I just heard about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me. Hey, you can see right through my love. Hey. I see the waist shrunk, my love. Hey, you got some face in the trunk, my love. Yeah. How many hoes in this club? Is it really just me, my love? You know my dad now pimpin' for real. You ever been down to Memphis, Tennessee, my love? I ain't saying I agree, my love. I'm just telling you the things that I see, my love. I got drinks, jokes, sex, and cash. Those are 4 things I can guarantee, my love. Hey, baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake and dance in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'ma ice over y'all like Pesky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor, get nasty.
And then we're gonna take. Well, try to take one. You guys try to take one because I remember her. I literally have to force myself to take horizontal photos. That's really good. That's good for printing and albums and stuff. You can get your client.
Okay, it probably isn't the best that I'm doing this with the sunlight behind me, but Rachel needed help doing some content at Dorothy's, so that's where we're here at now. I wanted to show you my outfit real quick, like.
Who's cutting this shit?
Yeah, see you in a little bit.
Hey.
Are we done video?
Y'all looking great.
So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl to find ass home. That's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I can change your life so easily. I keep being the same as you
You got to give a bribe.
And the whole six side is believing me. We got members, these so PvP. We got members, that's on 401. We got more to come. More shots for the girl. Damn. Who's calling that shit?
Then you and Dan cheers each track. And then you and this, you're gonna cheers. You're gonna kind of looking at each other. Yeah, look at each other. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Woo! She gonna make all y'all laugh, so it's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do the lights really nice coming this way. So I'm gonna get all of you in this one, like face and everything. Let like has like the kind of like look like they caught black like oh my god, how much did that cost? I've had it for years. A steal.
A master class.
Oh! I want to go there. I used to work at Marshall. Really? Yeah. I used to buy up everything. Good experience.
Yeah, they love
Right? I love it. Y'all can't tell me nothing.
No. They have some cheers.
Cheers to Marshall. Or Dorsey. You are hilarious. You guys are so funny. This is a good group. They knew what they were doing. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. It is honestly because I'm like, okay, let's talk about fresh. Oh.
Okay, so this is day 2 of the photo workshop. We're doing a model shoot. That's the lady in the colorful outfit. And we get to pose her, take our pictures. Yeah, day 2.
Remember our baseline talked about, which was about 2.8, definitely lower than that thing for the side. So I'm going to go down to my lowest one, and I hear you check something like okay, but I'll take it higher, but I'm not too yours. I could probably push it a little bit more. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to go down. Now you see how bright I got? So nope, we're going to go down.
I hate when the light is behind me. So today is Rachel's birthday. It's still, when I record this is gonna be after the second day of photography workshop. But today is actually Rachel's 30th birthday, so we are at Morton's Steakhouse in downtown Jacksonville to celebrate. So I'm about to cross the street and get myself together. Y'all, it's so hot. That sun is beaming on my back. But, oh, look. Period. There's probably other people on the side of this, but I like a little Barbie.
But you guys got the special invitation to dinner because there's a few people that were missing this evening, but I just really, without getting emotional.
I know you love me, girl.
I'm not gonna get emotional, but I just want to say I'm very excited to be bringing in this chapter of my life with all of you around me. My 20s, like when I went into it, it was like a really rough start. And I think that a lot of us can attest to like the fact that our 20s are really rough. And so it just feels very nice to be in a season where there's a lot more clarity in who I am and the direction that I'm going in my life. And I feel very affirmed to know that I'm around people who love me. A lot of you were here when I actually entered into being 20, and a lot of you have joined me through that process in my 20s. So I'm just very grateful that each of you get to come with me into this next season of my life, this next decade. I heard that the 30s apparently is really where it's at.
It's Leah, girl.